Welcome back. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of Washington quarters. You might have some of these coins sitting in your pocket change, but did you know that some of them are worth a small fortune? In this video, we'll explore the most valuable Washington quarter coins and what makes them so special. So grab your magnifying glass and let's get started. First up, the 1966 Washington quarter dollar without a mint mark. You might be surprised to learn just how much value these coins can hold in today's market, especially in extra fine condition. So let's dive into the details. First, let's take a moment to understand the historical context of the 1966 Washington quarter. The Washington quarter, first issued in 1932 to commemorate George Washington's 200th birthday, has seen various design changes and minting practices over the years. By 1966, the quarter was already well established. But did you know that this particular year saw some interesting minting facts? In 1966, quarters were primarily minted in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. However, the quarters from Philadelphia did not carry a mint mark. This means that if you have a 1966 Washington quarter without any mint mark, it was struck in Philadelphia. Interestingly, this absence of a mint mark makes it a bit more unique, especially in extra fine condition. Now, let's talk about what we mean by extra fine condition. Coin grading can be a bit subjective, but it's generally categorized into several grades. An extra fine coin shows only minor signs of wear and retains much of its original luster. For collectors, this level of detail can significantly affect the value. An extra fine 1966 Washington quarter will typically display clear details in the design, such as the sharpness of Washington's portrait and the lettering, while only showing minimal wear. Coins in this condition are highly sought after by both collectors and investors. How much is a 1966 Washington quarter without a mint mark worth today? Let's break it down. According to recent auction data and numismatic resources, the value of an extra fine 1966 quarter can range significantly based on several factors, including demand and the current market conditions. As of now, you can expect an extra fine condition coin to fetch between $380,000 at auction. However, some rare examples have sold for much higher, especially if they exhibit unique characteristics such as high demand or appealing aesthetic qualities. Remember, the market can fluctuate, so it's always wise to check the latest trends. If you're considering buying or selling a 1966 Washington quarter, there are several avenues to explore. Local coin shops are a great place to start, as well as coin shows and conventions where you can connect with other collectors. Always remember to do your due diligence. Research potential sellers and check ratings or reviews before making any purchases. It's essential to ensure you're getting what you pay for. Before we wrap up, let's go over some quick tips for collecting these quarters. First, keep your coins in protective holders to avoid scratches or tarnishing. Second, familiarize yourself with grading standards so you know how to evaluate the condition of coins before buying or selling. And finally, network with other collectors. Joining forums or local clubs can provide valuable insights and help you stay informed about the latest market trends. To sum it up, the 1966 Washington quarter dollar without a mint mark holds more value than you might expect, especially in extra fine condition. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting, understanding these nuances can enhance your collecting journey. Next up, the 1977 Washington quarter without a mint mark. Let's explore its history, characteristics, and what makes it valuable in today's market. The Washington quarter was first introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. The design features a portrait of Washington on the obverse and an eagle on the reverse. The 1977 issue continued this classic design, but what sets it apart is its unique minting history. First, let's identify the 1977 Washington quarter without a mint mark. Mint marks are important because they indicate where the coin was produced. For quarters struck in 1977, those without a mint mark were minted in Philadelphia. The coin features a smooth, brilliant finish and is made of 91.67% copper and 8.33% nickel. A 1977 Washington quarter in fine condition typically exhibits clear details, but may show some wear, especially on the high points of the design. Let's take a closer look at how grading impacts value. In today's market, the 1977 Washington quarter without a mint mark in fine condition can be valued significantly higher than face value. As of now, these coins can fetch anywhere from $250,000, depending on the exact condition and demand among collectors. Several factors can affect the value of the 1977 quarter. Rarity plays a key role. While millions were minted, specific conditions and collector interest can drive up prices. Market trends, collector demand, and even the overall economy can influence how much someone is willing to pay for a quarter. Next up, the 1986 Washington quarter dollar with the D mint mark. If you've ever wondered about the value of this coin in extra fine condition, you're in the right place. Let's explore its history, features, and current market value. The Washington quarter was first introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. Over the decades, this coin has seen various designs and minting marks. By 1986, the coin featured the classic portrait of George Washington on the obverse and an eagle on the reverse. In 1986, the quarter was minted in Philadelphia and Denver. Today, we're specifically looking at the Denver mint mark, represented by the letter D on the reverse side of the coin. This mint mark indicates that the coin was produced at the Denver Mint, one of the primary coin production facilities in the United States. The 1986 Washington quarter has a composition of 91.67% copper and 8.33% nickel, giving it a distinct look and feel. The diameter is 24.26 mm, and it weighs 6.25 grams. Understanding these specifications is essential for collectors and investors alike. When we refer to a coin being in extra fine condition, it means that the coin shows minimal wear, with all major details clearly visible. You may see slight signs of wear, but the overall appearance is still quite appealing. This condition is significant when it comes to determining market value. How much is the 1986 Washington quarter dollar with a D mint mark worth today? In extra fine condition, these quarters can fetch anywhere from $680,000 on the market, depending on demand and the specific coin's condition. Coins that are in exceptional extra fine condition may even reach higher prices, especially among dedicated collectors. Several factors influence the market value of coins, including rarity, demand, and overall condition. While the 1986 D quarter isn't the rarest coin in the world, its affordability and historical significance make it a popular choice for both new and seasoned collectors. Looking to buy or sell this coin? Consider exploring local coin shops, online marketplaces like eBay, or attending coin shows. These venues provide great opportunities to find the 1986 D quarter or connect with other collectors. To wrap it up, the 1986 Washington quarter dollar with a D mint mark is a valuable piece of American numismatic history. Whether you're a collector or simply curious about coins, understanding their value and significance can enhance your appreciation for these small pieces of art. Next up, the 1995 Washington quarter dollar, specifically the one with the P mint mark. This little piece of history has gained significant market value, especially when found in extra fine condition. So let's explore what makes this coin special and how much it could be worth today. First, let's take a closer look at the coin itself. The 1995 Washington quarter features the iconic portrait of George Washington on the obverse and an eagle on the reverse, symbolizing strength and freedom. The P mint mark indicates that it was struck in Philadelphia. While the design is familiar to many, it's the condition of this particular coin that truly sets it apart. Now, when we talk about extra fine condition, we're referring to a specific grade in coin collecting. Extra fine coins exhibit minimal wear and retain much of their original detail. For the 1995 Washington quarter, this means the details of Washington's hair and the eagle's feathers are still sharp. With only slight signs of circulation, collectors often look for these finer details when assessing a coin's value. The better the condition, the more collectors are willing to pay. Let's get into the exciting part, the value. However, prices can vary based on demand and rarity. Interestingly, certain sales have seen these coins go for even higher amounts if they're part of a collection or if they possess unique features like error minting. So always keep an eye out for those special finds. If you're lucky enough to have one of these coins or come across one, here's how you can check its condition and value. A good magnifying glass or a coin microscope can help you examine the finer details. Look for wear on the high points of the coin, such as Washington's hair and the eagle's wings. If you notice excessive wear or scratches, it might lower the value. Always store your coins in protective holders to maintain their condition. If you're considering selling or buying, there are several options. Local coin shops often provide fair valuations, and online marketplaces like eBay can connect you with buyers or sellers from around the world. Just remember, always do your research and compare prices before making any transactions to ensure you're getting the best deal. Next up, the 1972 Washington Quarter without a mint mark. You might be surprised to learn just how valuable this seemingly ordinary coin can be in today's market. So, if you're a collector or just curious about the world of coins, stick around. First, let's take a moment to appreciate the Washington Quarter itself. Introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth, this coin has undergone several design changes over the decades. The 1972 Washington Quarter is part of a series that showcases the classic bust of Washington on the front, with the majestic eagle on the reverse. Most quarters are produced at mints in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco, but today we're focusing on a specific variety, the 1972 quarter minted in Philadelphia, which does not have a mint mark. Before we dive deeper into the value of the 1972 quarter, let's clarify what a mint mark is. A mint mark is a small letter stamped onto coins to indicate where they were minted. For example, P represents the Philadelphia Mint, D stands for the Denver Mint, and S for the San Francisco Mint. The 1972 Washington Quarter without a mint mark indicates it was produced in Philadelphia. It's essential to understand this, as it can significantly affect the coin's value. When it comes to coin collecting, condition is everything. Coins are graded based on their physical state, with terms like good fine, very fine, and extra fine used to categorize them. An extra fine condition coin shows minimal wear and retains much of its original luster. When considering the 1972 Washington Quarter, a well-preserved example can be quite rare, making it even more desirable to collectors. So, how much is a 1972 Washington Quarter without a mint mark worth today? In general, the market value for this coin can range widely. An extra fine condition quarter can fetch anywhere from $400,000 depending on various factors like demand, rarity, and the selling platform. On platforms like eBay, some listings have even reached higher prices, reflecting the interest among collectors. In some cases, pristine examples can be valued significantly higher, often commanding prices over $700,000 or more at auctions or through private sales. If you're looking to find a 1972 Washington Quarter without a mint mark, your best bets are coin shows, local coin shops, or online marketplaces like eBay or Etsy. Always ensure to do your research and check the seller's reputation before making a purchase. If you happen to own one of these quarters and are considering selling it, getting it appraised by a professional coin dealer can provide insight into its true value. In conclusion, the 1972 Washington Quarter without a mint mark may seem ordinary at first glance, but its value can be significant, especially in extra fine condition. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting your journey, keep an eye out for this coin, as it might just be a hidden treasure in your pocket. Next up, we'll be exploring the 1965 Washington Quarter without a mint mark, its history, characteristics, and the surprising value it holds in today's market. So, if you're curious about this little piece of numismatic treasure, stick around. The Washington Quarter has a rich history, first introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. Designed by John Flanagan, it features Washington's profile on the obverse and an eagle on the reverse. The quarter went through various design changes and metal compositions over the decades. By the mid-1960s, the United States was experiencing significant changes both socially and economically. The demand for silver coins was skyrocketing due to rising silver prices, leading to a shift in coin composition. Now, let's focus on the 1965 Washington Quarter itself. In 1965, the U.S. Mint discontinued silver coins due to the increasing cost of silver. However, they produced a limited number of quarters that year using a copper-nickel-clad composition. But did you know there are some quarters from this year that are worth more than just their face value? What makes the 1965 Washington Quarter without a mint mark special? Unlike the quarters minted before and after this year, the 1965 coin features no mint mark on its reverse side. indicating it was produced at the Philadelphia Mint, where no mint mark was used during this time. In today's market, the 1965 Washington quarter without a mint mark can be surprisingly valuable, especially if it's in extra fine or extremely fine condition. Coins in this condition exhibit minimal wear, maintaining their original luster and detail. Depending on market demand, these coins can fetch anywhere from $400,000. For well-preserved examples or those that are certified by grading companies, values can climb even higher. Some rare auctions have seen this coin sell for over $570,000, making it a worthy addition to any collection. If you're looking to buy or sell, there are plenty of avenues. Local coin shops, online auction sites like eBay, or specialized numismatic websites are great places to start. Just remember to do your research and compare prices to ensure you're getting a fair deal. To wrap up, the 1965 Washington quarter without a mint mark is a fascinating piece of history that holds more value than you might expect. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting, keep your eyes peeled for this coin. Next up, the Washington quarter dollar from 1984, particularly the one with the P mint mark, and what makes it a valuable piece in today's market. The Washington quarter was first minted in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. Since then, it has become one of the most popular coins among collectors and investors alike. The 1984 Washington quarter is particularly interesting, especially when you find it in extra fine condition with the P mint mark. Mint marks indicate where a coin was produced. The P stands for the Philadelphia Mint, where many of these quarters were struck. In 1984, the Philadelphia Mint produced a significant number of quarters, but not all of them are created equal. The condition of a coin can greatly affect its value. When we talk about the condition of a coin, the grading scale goes from poor to mint state. An extra fine coin shows minimal wear with clear details and attractive luster. It's an important designation for collectors looking for quality pieces. If you come across a 1984 Washington quarter with a P mint mark in extra fine condition, you might be in for a nice surprise. So, what's the current market value of this coin? As of today, a 1984 Washington quarter with a P mint mark in extra fine condition can fetch anywhere from $450,000. However, if you happen to find one that's graded higher or in exceptional condition, it could sell for even more. In fact, rare coins and those with unique characteristics can see value skyrocket in the right market conditions. If you think you might have this coin, here are a few tips for assessing its condition. First, check for any visible wear on the surface. Look closely at the edges, the design, and the luster. Using a magnifying glass can help reveal finer details. If you're unsure, consider consulting a professional coin dealer or getting your coin graded by a certified service. When it comes to buying or selling your Washington quarter, do your research, check online auction sites, coin dealer websites. Joining a local coin club can also connect you with experienced collectors who can provide invaluable advice. In conclusion, the 1984 Washington quarter with a P mint mark in extra fine condition is not just a piece of history, it's a valuable collectible that can be a great addition to any collection. Keep an eye out for it, and who knows, you might just find a hidden treasure in your change. Next up, the 1987 Washington quarter dollar, particularly the version with the D mint mark. If you're a coin collector or just curious about coin values, you won't want to miss this. The Washington quarter was first minted in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. Designed by John Flanagan, this iconic coin features a profile of Washington on the obverse and an eagle on the reverse, symbolizing strength and freedom. Over the decades, the quarter has undergone various design changes, but the fundamental elements have remained constant. In 1987, the U.S. Mint produced over 35 million quarters, with the D mint mark indicating that they were struck in Denver. But why does the 1987 D mint mark version stand out today? The 1987 Washington quarter is composed of a cupronickel blend, which consists of 91.67% copper and 8.33% nickel. This means it doesn't contain silver, but it still holds historical significance. When evaluating a quarter's condition, coin collectors use a grading scale ranging from poor to mint state. The extra fine condition indicates that the coin has been lightly circulated but retains most of its original detail. You'll notice that in an extra fine quarter, the design elements are still clear, but some wear may be evident on the highest points. As of today, a 1987 Washington quarter with the D mint mark in extra fine condition can fetch anywhere from $500,000 in the marketplace. This value can fluctuate based on demand, the coin's specific condition, and market trends. Collectors are particularly interested in this coin for its unique place in the series and its potential for appreciation over time. Rare coins, even those not made of precious metals, can command higher prices due to scarcity and collector interest. If you're looking to start your collection or invest in Washington quarters, here are some tips. Condition matters always. Assess the condition of your coins. Extra fine coins are valued higher than those in good condition. Authentication: make sure to authenticate your coins through reputable dealers or grading services to ensure you know what you're holding. Market research: stay informed about current market trends. Join online forums or local coin clubs to connect with other collectors. In conclusion, the 1987 Washington quarter dollar with the D mint mark may not contain silver, but it certainly holds value and historical significance for collectors. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or a novice, understanding the value of these coins can enhance your collecting experience. Next up, the 1984 Washington quarter dollar with a D mint mark. If you're curious about its value in today's market and why it holds significant worth, you're in the right place. First, let's take a moment to appreciate the Washington quarter itself. This iconic coin was first issued in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. It features a portrait of Washington on the front, designed by John Flanagan, and an eagle on the reverse, originally designed by Charles E. Barber. Over the decades, the Washington quarter has undergone several design changes and minting variations, but it remains a staple of American currency. Now, let's zoom in on the 1984 quarter specifically. This coin was minted in both Philadelphia and Denver, but today we're focusing on the Denver mint mark, which is represented by a D on the coin. The 1984 D quarter is known for its relatively high mintage, but that doesn't mean it lacks value. So what factors contribute to the value of the 1984 D quarter? Primarily, it's the coin's condition. In the numismatic world, coins are graded based on their quality, and a quarter in very fine condition, also known as very fine, holds significant appeal for collectors. A very fine grade means the coin has visible details with some wear but no major scratches or damage. It shows signs of circulation but still maintains a good level of detail, especially on the features of Washington and the eagle. As of today, the 1984 Washington quarter dollar with a D mint mark in very fine condition can be valued at around $700,000 in the market. However, prices can fluctuate based on demand and availability, so it's always a good idea to check recent sales or consult a reputable coin dealer for the most accurate valuations. If you're looking to buy or sell a 1984 D quarter, there are several avenues you can explore. Online marketplaces, coin shows, and local coin shops are all great places to start. Just make sure you have a clear understanding of the coin's condition and current market value before making any transactions. To wrap it up, the 1984 Washington quarter dollar with a D mint mark is more than just a piece of change. It's a collectible item that holds historical significance and monetary value. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, it's worth keeping an eye on this coin. Next up, the 1995 Washington quarter with a D mint mark. If you're a numismatic enthusiast or just curious about the world of coin collecting, you're in the right place. The Washington quarter was first introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. Over the years, this iconic coin has undergone various design changes, but the core features have remained consistent. The coin showcases a portrait of George Washington on the front and an eagle on the reverse side, symbolizing strength and freedom. Now, let's focus on the 1995 quarter. This particular coin was minted in Philadelphia, but today we'll specifically discuss the 1995 D mint mark quarter. The D stands for Denver, where the coin was minted. While many Washington quarters were produced during this time, the 1995 D holds a special place among collectors. Condition is key when it comes to the value of coins. The 1995 D quarter in very fine condition means that the coin shows signs of wear but still retains much of its detail. In numismatic terms, this is typically where the design is clearly visible and you can identify the features without any difficulty. It's important to have your coins graded by a reputable service to determine their true market value. So, what's the market value for a 1995 D Washington quarter in very fine condition? As of today, these coins can sell for anywhere between $300,000, depending on the exact condition and the buyer's interest. Investing in coins like the 1995 D quarter can be a smart move for those looking to diversify their portfolio. Coins are tangible assets that often hold their value over time, and as more collectors enter the market, the demand for certain coins may increase. Collectors often look for coins with historical significance, and the 1995 D quarter certainly fits that bill. If you're interested in acquiring or selling a 1995 D quarter, there are several avenues to explore. You can visit local coin shops, attend coin shows, or even browse online marketplaces like eBay and Etsy. Just remember to do your research and verify the authenticity of any coins you're considering. In conclusion, the 1995 Washington quarter with a D mint mark is a fascinating piece of American currency with a respectable market value. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a newcomer to the hobby, understanding the significance and value of this coin can enhance your collecting experience. Thank you for joining us today. If you found this video helpful, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe for more coin-related content, and leave your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, keep collecting.